The dream of the United Kingdom as a welcoming destination for international students is fading, with recent governmental policy changes significantly altering the landscape for those seeking education and long-term settlement. Promise of a world-class education followed by opportunities to work and build a life, which once attracted millions, is now undermined by a systematic dismantling of pathways from student to resident. These changes, impacting current students, recent graduates and prospective students planning to study in the UK in 2025 or 2026, require a brutally realistic assessment of the new reality. The changes revolve around three critical pillars that previously supported the international student dream: the right to work after studies via the graduate route, the ability to transition to long-term skilled employment, and the opportunity to achieve permanent residency. Each of these pillars is being systematically weakened. The graduate route, also known as the post-study work visa, was a central component of the UK's appeal to international students. It offered a 2-year visa upon graduation, allowing individuals to work in any job at any skill level. This served as a bridge connecting academia and the professional world, providing a chance to gain experience and secure long-term sponsorship from a UK employer. However, this bridge is now unstable. The government's constant review of the graduate route, commissioning reports and fostering a hostile political environment, has created uncertainty. The threat of shortening or scrapping the visa has triggered panic among students and employers alike. Employers are hesitant to invest in training graduates on a 2-year visa if the scheme's future is uncertain. The graduate route, intended to provide stability, has become a high-stakes gamble, demanding significant financial investment for an education with no guarantee of the promised opportunities. As of July 22, 2025, further changes have been implemented, including a reduction of the post-study period to 18 months. Even if the graduate route remains accessible, graduates face a second major obstacle: the increased salary threshold for the skilled worker visa, the primary route to long-term employment in the UK. As of July 22, 2025, switching from a graduate visa to a skilled worker visa requires a job offer with a minimum salary of £41,700 per year for a general role. This figure is not an entry-level or graduate salary. It is a salary that many experienced British professionals struggle to attain. The average starting salary for a graduate in the UK ranges from £25,000 to £30,000. This creates a difficult situation where international students are encouraged to study and given a temporary visa, but the job requirements are unattainable for most graduates. Brilliant engineering graduates, talented marketing graduates, and humanities graduates seeking careers in publishing or the arts are unlikely to meet this threshold in their first jobs. The government is aware of this disparity, making it a deliberate policy to prevent most international students outside of niche, high-paying sectors like investment banking or specialized technology from staying in the UK. While a new entry discount lowers the threshold to £33,400 for recent graduates, this is still a significant jump from typical graduate salaries, and only offers a temporary reprieve. The message is clear: unless a graduate is in the top 1% of earners immediately after university, the UK is not interested in them staying. The ultimate goal for many international students is permanent residency, also known as indefinite leave to remain. While there has never been a direct route to permanent residency for students, the traditional path involved transitioning from a student visa to a graduate visa, then to a skilled worker visa, and finally, after 5 years on the skilled worker visa, applying for indefinite leave to remain. The new salary threshold effectively eliminates this path. Without the ability to transition from the graduate visa to the skilled worker visa, the 5-year clock towards settlement cannot even begin. The dream of permanent residency becomes a fantasy for most, even for the few who manage to overcome these obstacles. The government is considering extending the required waiting period for indefinite leave to remain from 5 to 10 years, further delaying the finish line. Further exacerbating the situation, the government has banned most international students from bringing dependents, including partners and children. This policy sends a discouraging message to mature students, researchers with families, and anyone who is not young, single, and temporary. The UK appears to want international students' tuition fees, but not their lives. For those considering studying in the UK in 2025 or 2026, it is crucial to be brutally realistic. The UK is no longer a reliable destination for studying, working, and settling. For most, it is now a place to study, struggle, and leave. The financial equation has changed, requiring students to pay high tuition fees for a degree that offers a lottery ticket rather than a promise. This is not a reason to abandon dreams, but a call to be informed and prepared. Researching specific salary data for graduates in one's field and understanding that staying in the UK is now the exception, not the rule, is essential. It is necessary to have backup plans and carefully consider whether the significant financial and emotional investment is worthwhile when the UK has made it clear that it may not invest back in its international students. The rules have changed after the game has already begun. The golden ticket has been torn up, replaced by a warning label, "Proceed with caution." The changes taking effect on July 22, 2025, including increased salary thresholds for skilled workers, the end of overseas recruitment for care workers, and stricter university compliance rules, signal a significant shift in the UK's approach to immigration. These changes reflect a broader effort to reduce net migration and prioritize domestic labor,